the mayor of Magaville, baby. Hey, you know who we voting for? We voting Donald Trump, baby. America needs saving. America needs saving. We voting Trump, baby. November 5th, we going crazy. November 5th, we going crazy. Red pill poppin', swerving in the Trump truck. Republican 4G, Antifa knows what's up. Red, white, and blue, MAGA nation, throw it up. Black, white, and brown, all about a Trump. Democrat party gon' take your freedom. Indicting our president cause they can't beat it. It's a two-tier justice, sis. Put America first, we the big. FJB, 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 FJB. Let's go, Brandon, sing it. We voting Donald Trump, baby. America needs saving. America needs saving. We voting Trump, baby. November 5th, we going crazy. November 5th, we going crazy. Now I pledge allegiance to vote for Trump. There's a red wave coming, you gon' surf or what? And God I trust to take the devil away. Lock Joe Biden up and throw the key away. Your propaganda ain't gonna work on me. Bidenomics is like you working for free. I demand reparations from every idiot that voted for Joe Biden, boy, period. Period, Sleepy Joe is a fraud. And the bloodbath in the Oval Office. The media is the enemy of the people. The Democrats and the fake news machine. FJB, 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 FJB. Let's go, Brandon, sing it. We voting Donald Trump, baby. America needs saving. America needs saving. We voting Trump, baby. November 5th, we going crazy. November 5th, we going crazy.
Is about to give his remark. Let's take those live.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. You know something? When I came here tonight, there was so much energy in this room. I felt maybe I was in Madison Square Garden getting ready to win another world title. Or maybe I thought the vibe was so intense, the energy was so crazy, it felt like maybe I was gonna press that no good stinky giant over my head and slam him through the mat, brother. But what I found out was I was in a room full of real Americans, brother. And at the end of the day, with our leader up there, my hero, that gladiator, we're gonna bring America back together. One real American at a time, brother. You know something? I've seen some great tag teams in my time. Hulk Hogan and, ooh yeah, the Macho Man Randy Savage. But you know something? I see the greatest tag team of my life standing upon us, getting ready to straighten this country out for all the real Americans. You know, even though you guys are real Americans, you better get ready. Because when Donald J. Trump becomes the President of the United States, all the real Americans are going to be nicknamed Trumpites. Because all the Trumpites are going to be running wild for 4 years. So with the power of Donald J. Trump and all the Trumpites running wild, America is going to get back on track. And like Donald J. Trump said, America is going to be great again. You know, when I look out and I see all the real Americans, I think about how Donald Trump, his family was compromised. When I look out there and I see Donald Trump, I think about how his business was compromised. But what happened last week? when they took a shot at my hero. And they tried to kill the next President of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rachaha Kwadash. I want to give double honors to the head apostle, and elders, a great millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace and blessing to you, sincere Akim, that are pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth, week in and week out, in all truth and sincerity. Okay, and I want to do a video on these two clips that you've seen, concerning Amber Rose, and I'm not sure who this nigga is on the left, with these MAGA. Make America Great Again hats on. Basically, they made a music video influencing you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to go out and vote for Donald Trump, okay, which we believe is Nero, okay, coming back in reincarnation, okay. And, the other clip was, the Donald Trump conference speech, whatever you want to call it, in Milwaukee, where he brought on legendary Hulk Hogan, to also persuade the people in supporting, voting Donald Trump, okay? And he called all the people that support Donald Trump Trumpites, which I found that to be very, very interesting. And he also said that the Trumpites, after Donald Trump gets elected, are going to be running wild for 4 years. And you best believe if Donald Trump gets elected, you're going to have a whole lot going on. Even Donald Trump himself said that he plans on stirring things up. He plans on, bringing certain laws and certain orders in, concerning anti-Semitism and various other aspects, okay? And even if Donald Trump does not get elected, okay, all hell is about to break loose in these streets, because that is what's being brewed up right now. All right? Civil war, race wars. And, Joe Biden said a couple days ago that he is planning on stepping down from, the election. All right? So it's really looking like, Donald Trump is going to get in there. Okay? Now, in both of these video clips, which this is really the vibration in America right now, the cry out for the healing of America, the healing of Babylon the Great, which is not going to happen, okay, according to biblical prophecy. All right? Now let's go to Revelation, the 18th chapter, okay? And let's start from the top. It says, "And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, and having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils." See, this place is circling the toilet bowl. This place is on the way down. And we're looking forward to it, okay? It says, "And the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird." And those hateful birds, those desert animals, that the scriptures refer to, in Isaiah the 34th chapter, man, are what are going to habitate, America after it is burnt with that thermonuclear fire. It says, verse 3, "For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies." All these various different nations around the earth have gotten rich off of America. They have gotten rich in America. They have gotten rich off you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in America. Verse 4, "And I heard another," verse 4, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not of her plagues. And that's what we're out there telling you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay, to come out of this place, not physically, all right, but mentally and spiritually, man. Detach from society, detach from the ways of this world, and turn back to your true power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. It says, verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. All right, the scriptures speak of that the Lord will not acquit the wicked, roughly paraphrasing, man. Okay, it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. This place is not going to be healed. America is never going to be in the previous status that it has been. All right, when it was considered quote unquote great. This place is circling the toilet bowl and it's on the way down, and it's about to hit rock bottom. Okay, and Esau is pushing a heavy hype campaign in America to rile up the spirits of not only you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but these Edomites as well. Okay, you know, you're seeing these various different marches. You got these white supremacist groups taking a stance, taking formation for each side. All right, and a lot's gonna come out of, you know, this whole election campaign. You know, before, during, and after whoever gets elected. Okay, you know, we're really heading into the times of 2 Ezra, the 15th and 16th chapter, of all hell breaking loose in the streets. It says, verse 6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, in the cup which she had filled to her double. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, you know, and you know, Esau has lived deliciously off the backs of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, so much Torah and sorrow give her. All right, so torment and sorrow is coming upon Babylon the Great, man. Okay, and also upon you so-called white people, which your biblical nationality, all right, is an Edomite, because you're descendants of Esau. It says, for she hath in her heart, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. And that's the spirit of these Americanites, all right? You know, which you heard Hulk Hogan call them Trumpites. You know, that's the spirit of them. They really think that no type of despair, no type of sorrow, no type of harm is going to come to America, that foreign troops will never, you know, reach the soil or breach the security of Babylon the Great. Okay, it says, therefore shall all her plagues come in one day. See, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is sending plagues upon this place, man, which, you know, these every average day people, they can't see it. Okay, you know, they can't really see what's really brewing and what's really going on, and ultimately what's about to come upon this place, you know, according to prophecy. Just like the scripture says, the mysteries of the kingdom, or just like Yahweh Shai said, the mysteries of the kingdom were given to us. They weren't given to them. It says, verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. All right, that don't sound like America being great again. All right, it says, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. So that's completely contrary to, you know, what, you know, is being pushed in society, man. All right, and when we see this time and time again with these, you know, Esau hires Jake to push a certain agenda. You know, he uses these celebrities, he uses niggas in Hollywood. Okay, he uses media, he uses his witchcraft to send out that vibration. And you know, and that's what Jake's mind's on right now. You talk to these Jakes, you know, on your daily walk, you know, at the job and your daily lives. This is the main talk right now, you know, concerning the whole situation. And you know, when you know, Trump got his ear clipped, all right, which was nothing but a staged event, but we're not going to go too deep into that. And you know, the various election, you know, different situations that happen, and now you got this whole media vibration, okay? And ultimately, if you know, whoever gets put in there, but you know, if Trump gets put in there from his own words, he's going to shake a lot of things up, man. And it's not going to be to the benefit of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay, but you know, Jake don't see that. It says, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. See, that's the future of America, man. Fire, destruction, complete desolation. All right? Not no greatness. This is the opposite of greatness. It says, for strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. All right? Strong is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And no one can come against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. No matter how many shirts you rip, no how many music videos you make, how many different stage events you set up, Esau. Okay, this place will never be healed, man. And it's been on the decline for quite some time now. Verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. And they're going to see the smoke of her burning from their own lands, because the smoke of America, the destruction of America is going to travel all over the globe, okay? That's why the scripture says the day of the Lord is going to be dark with no brightness in it, man. Okay, the sun and the moon, the stars are not going to shine in that time, man. It's a day of gloominess and great darkness. It says, verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon. This America is called a great city still to this day. You heard what Hulk Hogan said, make America great again. You know, he was speaking to all the Trumpites. You see Amber Rose got the MAGA, got the chain with the Trump face on it, man. Hey, man. You know, got Nero around her neck with the MAGA hat on. You know? Hey, this is what is being pushed. And then these, I'm not sure who that is on the left. You know, but these are nothing but sellouts, man. Okay? And they get those orders, and you know, they didn't come up with this on their own. They weren't sitting around in their mansion saying, you know what, I'm gonna do a music video about Trump and tell our people to go vote. Nah, man, they got that script, they got that order, they got that email, they got the inbox, okay? And you know, and this is what they had to do, okay? Or at least, you know, the elites influenced them to do this. All right, let's read on. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So greatness is not coming to America, all right? This place is going to be taken down very, very quickly. 1 hour, 60 minutes, man. This place is going to be swept with the besom of destruction, all right? Verse 11, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over. So mourning is coming upon this place, not greatness. For no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. All right, now I'm gonna skip around a little bit. Let's jump down to verse 15. It says, the merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. So weeping and wailing, okay? Sorrow is coming upon Babylon the Great, man. It says, the merchants of these things which were made rich by her, you know, all these various different nations that made money in Babylon and off, you know, America, you know, they're going to be weeping and wailing because all that comes to an end. All right, at verse 16, it says, and saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, that whore that rideth on top of the beast. Verse 17, for in 1 hour, that's 60 minutes. This is the real 60 minutes, man. Okay, the great destruction of Babylon the Great. It says, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. All right, that great city, great America, with its great riches, in 60 minutes or less, this place is going to be completely desolate. All right, it says, and every shipmaster and all the company of ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? Eh? And America cannot be compared to any other city, any other place, all right, any other country over the globe. All right, America stands alone, so to speak, man. Okay, and it's not just its financial status; it's a whole lot more that is circled around and you know, consist in Babylon the Great. Okay, it says. Verse 18, it says, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. Okay, this place is about to be desolate, not great. The opposite of great is desolation, is destruction. Okay? Just like the scripture says, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning that followeth. Okay? We're heading into greatness. Esau is heading into desolation. Now let's read verse 20 and then we can wrap it up. This is Revelation 18 and 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh hath avenged you on her. Hey, when this place is destroyed, Lord willing, we're part of that number. We're going to be rejoicing, all right, at the destruction of this place. And if we are part of that number, we're going to witness the destruction of Babylon the Great, man, by the way of those intercontinental ballistic missiles through the windows of the chariots, man. Just like the scripture says, come hide thyself in thy chambers, but for a little moment into the indignation overpass. Okay? Hey, Lord willing, this was edifying. To the next time. Shalom.